My inspiration came from a head teacher who was phenomenal, who I would call inspirational, who seemed to lead in a way that, how can I put it, wasn't stressful, enjoyed the job, smiling, happy school, great results. There was something about him and the way he led that just seemed to be different. So after spending some time with him, I started to piece together some of the things that he was doing that seemed to make a difference. And I think that was really where my journey started.
Having completed National Professional Qualification for Headship and having worked as a head teacher of 2 schools before taking on headship of my current job, I found that I still lacked confidence in dealing with certain issues around difficult, challenging staffing situations. And ITL training was recommended to me as one that might be more holistic than any that I knew before. And it proved to be so. I was very pleased with it.
What ITL and this course does is looks at how we can get our daily lives and our schools, what we do, back into some kind of balance. And to do that, I think you need to do 3 things. The first one is that you need to ensure your staff in your school understand what responsibility actually is. Many schools, many staff actually really don't know what that means. So step 1, do they understand responsibility? Step 2, do they want it? I'd say in most schools, actually, staff do. The third thing is, are they encouraged to take it? Those are the 3 things. And I think if we can get that right in our schools, we can get that balance back and we can achieve truly great schools.
When I arrived at my school 2 years ago in April 2010, we were in special measures. Of the 7 major judgments, we had 4 inadequates, 5 inadequates and 2 good. And the inadequates amongst the inadequates were leadership and management, which was inadequate, and capacity to improve was also therefore inadequate. When we came out 14 months later, in July 2011, of the 7 prime judgments, 5 were outstanding and 2 were good. And the greatest change or gain was leadership and management and ability to improve, capacity to sustain improvement. And I believe that was fundamentally down to the impact of ITL.
One of the biggest things that came out of it was the power that I have over my relationships with other people, both professionally and personally. One of the core ideas that come out of the 3 days are this whole concept of actually listening and understanding other people's points of view. I think very often people are very quick to make judgments about people, and a lot of this course enabled me to think about actually I need to listen to what their opinion is. I need to really understand what people are trying to tell me and take that on board in order to build effective relationships.
I think all of our staff have been through it now, and it kind of creates a culture where everybody wants to help, wants to share, wants to experience with everybody else. And it means that you're able to be in it together and have this understanding and share the vision of the school.
ITL, for me as a person, was a chance to stop, slow down, and rethink the way I respond to certain things in my personal life and workplace.
For me, it's meant that I'm more comfortable in being a leader and being able to help others. I feel using a coaching culture and mentoring, the ITL provides you with different management styles, so it recognises that you don't just coach or mentor or talk through things. There is a need for telling and for delegation, which is important in management sometimes if you need to make a strong decision.
ITL has been an enabler. It has been something that enhanced our way of working, and through that has helped me and gave me a framework as a head teacher to work with others on the model of distributed leadership.
I believe that everybody's a leader. It doesn't matter who you are. A parent works with their child, is leading their child. A teaching assistant in the classroom is leading a group of children. Everybody is a leader. And we need to encourage people to actually understand that and to actually step up to that.
All the teachers in the school have I've been part of the ITL programme, and I think the impact it's had on us as a team has been quite influential. We're all very compassionate, we're very empathetic towards each other. We work really, really well as a team now. We have a good understanding of what drives the school forward. We have very much a shared vision, and we know that comes through teamwork, collaboration, through strong leadership, both at the top end of the school, but then filtered down throughout the school as well. We're very aspirational people now, and I think a lot of that comes from doing this course and actually learning a bit about what impact we individually have as part of a whole team.
The two key things, and if people don't take anything else away from the training, is one around listening, truly listening to your staff at every level. And the second one is around appreciation and noticing every little thing and appreciating it. The more you appreciate, the more good you see, the more you get.
It's a cliche, but I think everyone could attend it. There's so much in there. There's research from business, which is translated into the school hierarchy. For those people in management already and want to get better, or for those people wanting to be in management, I think it's useful for anyone working with people. It's incredibly versatile.
We now are collaborating with TES to roll ITL out on a national scale. Our vision for the future is ITL training will be available for head teachers, for senior leaders, for teachers who want to step up into a more senior leadership role, for key stage leaders, and for all staff in schools.